What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. This is WWE 2K16, my first impressions, but I'm not doing this video alone this week. As always, I got my friend Lloyd joining me. What is going on, Lloyd?
Not much, just sitting here playing 2K16, actually.
Yeah, I was doing that too a little bit earlier, man, before I said, let's break off and do this video. But pretty much, guys, what we want to do is something a little bit differently. Now, I told you guys earlier this week when I did unboxing and stuff that next week you guys will be getting like the review. But I had some time to actually sit down and think about, what I'm going to be doing far as a review. And I came up with a good idea this year. Right now, me and Lloyd is going to give you our first impressions of the game. He has it on Xbox 360. I have it on PlayStation 4. So we're going to give you our first impressions of the game. So this is not going to be like an overall review and a grade score because I feel it's not fair. Because like I said, me and Lloyd actually seen some things in game that we just don't understand. And we hope 2K actually address it with some updates. And another reason why I don't want to give a full review of the game just yet is because we don't have all DLCs on the game. So I don't think it'll be fair to do an actually full review. So it's coming, guys. The full review probably won't be up on this channel and probably till next year. So I know what you guys are saying. That's a long way off and I apologize. But as a consumer, I actually went out and brought this game myself. I do this for a hobby, so nothing was given to me from 2K. I'm a consumer, so I feel like I should give you guys my honest opinion. And I want to do that with all DLCs included. So that's how we're going to work the full review. Alright, Lloyd, you had a chance to get the game this week. Now, didn't you pick it up on release day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you picked it up on the release day. See, Lloyd picked it up the day it came out. I actually went to the midnight release and got it, which was pretty cool. Had a lot of people turned out. I was close to winning the Money in the Bank briefcase at the tournament, but fell a little bit short. So hey, can't cry over spilled milk. But Lloyd, what you think of the game so far, man?
I mean, I like it. I think it's a great game. If you're looking for a big roster, then, I think it's great. I love the game.
Right. I mean, the roster, oh my God, dude. I still have not had a chance to wrestle with everyone just yet. And I think you the same way, Lloyd. I mean, it's hard to actually wrestle everyone on this roster this year, man. It's hard. Seriously. I mean, 120 plus characters, 13, I think it's 13 divas. Man.
Yeah, it is.
Man. But what me and Lloyd want to talk about right now is what we actually experienced in the game so far. Like I said, this is our first impression, so we're gonna tell you what we've experienced so far in game. On my side of things, I experienced, going, after winning a match, the outro, that my wrestler disappeared. He's like invisible. Like the camera angle gets screwed up. It'll pan back to the ring, and the wrestler supposed to be there, but he's invisible. And this has actually happened to me on more than one occasionally. Actually, it just happened to me today. Actually, when I played the game with the New Day, all three members were invisible, but you could see the ring rope go down where they're supposed to be at, but they wasn't there. So hopefully that comes out in the form of a patch for that. Lloyd, what kind of stuff you've been experiencing over there on the Xbox 360 version of the game?
I was doing this Extreme Rules match with Seth Rollins and Randy Orton, and I laid Randy Orton on a table, and I climbed to the top of the ladder, and I went for a Phoenix Splash. Well, when I did, I landed on the table without touching Orton while Orton's laying on the table, and the table didn't break, and I got hurt, and Orton got up.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. And like I said, guys, this is basically to be expected when a game first comes out. There's no game on God's green earth that's been perfect day one out of the gate. I mean, no game. Destiny was a bad game. I mean, that's a bad game off rip that was just broke. Batman Arkham Knight from the PC was broke, which is still broke. It looks like to be still broken. And like I said, 2K16 is no different. Another thing that I experienced in 2K16 was when I was actually competing in a match. I was actually warped right through the ropes to the outside. What else? Big Show. Big Show climbed the top turnbuckle pad. I just punched him, and he was standing off in midair, and then he glitched down to the ringside area. So that's what I'm telling you guys. It wouldn't be fair for me to give you a full review now of the game as it is, because it will be pretty bad, actually. I mean, Lloyd, what else you want to add to it?
That was about the only glitch that I experienced.
So that's all you experienced on the Xbox 360 version?
So far, yeah.
So far. Well, PlayStation 4, dude, that's not all. I went to Community Creations a few days ago, and even today. And I noticed that I downloaded alternate attires for a couple wrestlers, and I noticed they wasn't there anymore. And there's a glitch. We got 100 cost slots this year. If you guys don't know what a cost slot is, that's create a wrestler or whatever. But I noticed that there's a glitch in that, because it shows me the wrestlers I downloaded, but far as the attires, they're not there, but they are there. They're just not showing up. So, like I said, that's another patch that 2K needs to roll out and address. It's that for Community Creations, where you download stuff and they're not showing up that you download them. Also, the online is better than 2K15 was last year. But, like I said, I think with a few patches, it'll be even better. Sometimes it'll let you online and sometimes it don't. And I think what's going on is a lot more people are actually picking up the game, so that means a lot more people are trying to hop onto the server. Whether you're trying to download stuff, upload stuff, whatever, play online, it's still not on par just yet, but it's better. And I had a chance to play a few matches with my bro Bronx Breed 89 the other night, and we was on that thing for hours. So this year you will earn your L or your W this year. So I don't think too many people could actually cheat online to actually win matches this time around. Far as my overall experience so far with the game, having it almost a week now, I like it. I mean, I really do like it. I just hope that 2K addresses these issues with the glitches, on current gen and last gen. Also, I know a lot of people have been asking me about the WWE 2K16 Creation Studio app. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, you should, because I randomly, tweet stuff out there, and people actually, tweet me back wanting to know more info. And the thing about this 2K Creation Studio app is that it's not compatible with last gen. So it won't be compatible with Xbox 360 or PS3 that I know of. Now, I don't know if it will be. It would be cool if it was, but I don't know. I don't have no idea on that. I don't work for the company, guys. But for what I'm hearing is that 2K is actually trying their best to make sure this app is perfect when it comes out, meaning they don't want to have no bugs in it. And I can understand that. So when people sit there and complain about an app, you guys, you got more than enough stuff in this game to keep you busy to not think about the app. You get what I'm saying? We didn't even have an app last year. You had to pretty much upload everything through your laptop. So, it doesn't make no difference. To me, the app, it would be pretty cool to have an app this year. But, I'm not worrying about the app right now. I mean, I have too much stuff in 2K16 to keep me busy than to focus on an actual app right now. But the app is coming. I can tell you this, the app is coming. I don't know if it will be coming out later on next week, maybe the beginning of November. I don't know, but as soon as I find out anything, I'll probably tweet it out on my Twitter and let you guys know. Lloyd, anything else you want to talk about 2K16?
You see, what the people fail to realize is that this stuff takes time.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, they just expect everything to be shipped right then and there with the game, and it doesn't work that way.
Right.
You know, it takes time. I mean, 2K is going to fix the patches. I guarantee they're going to.
Right. I mean, like I said, I'm enjoying the game. I mean, it's nothing about this game that I dislike. I mean, the glitches, yeah, I don't like the glitches. I honestly don't. But at the same time, I know 2K got their hands full right now because they're dealing with a lot. The game didn't get released to everybody at once. People in the UK just got the game, I do believe, on Thursday.
Right.
Thursday or either Friday, one of the two. They just got the game. So you have to think about it.
That's what we did, right?
Right. It's a lot that goes into a launch this big, this magnitude. And like I said, I appreciate 2K for actually listening to the fans for once. We got pretty much 120 plus roster and some that's coming. What else? It's a big improvement over 2K15. It's a big advance improvement. The models look a lot differently. The clothing feel more realistic than ever before. I like the new breakout feature. I like the new what is it? The new submission. I'm still learning that. That's how I lost the tournament because we were playing on 2K16. I didn't know the new submission system yet, so that's how I lost. But I'm learning that. That's a learning curve. Reversal stocks are pretty cool. What else? It's just a lot. No new OMG moments this year. For the newer characters that's in game, they have like OMG moments, but it's really nothing new. Like Roman Reigns is still the same old drive by, which I don't get why they didn't update that because that's not the way he does the drive by. But anyway, I can't complain. A lot of the taunts are kind of off. Like with D'Lo Brown, he has one of Mark Henry's taunts. What I do, that's what I do. He doesn't even say that, And then when you do use it, no words come out of his mouth. You just see his head and mouth moving, but no words coming out. So I had to actually change that. And see, that's probably me being a nitpicky person. I don't know. That might be me being nitpicky, but I just feel like, you had enough time to work on 2K16 that, nothing should have been wrong to the naked eye. It should have been little materialistic stuff. But this game shows that they kind of got lazy just a tad bit with the 120 plus characters they had to work with. They just got lazy. And Lloyd, you said it yourself. They found a loophole this year with this roster.
Yeah, they did. But, people need to stop complaining about why Stunning Steve looks like Stone Cold.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. And, like I said, me and you both talked about that, too. They can't hop in the time machine and go back and say, yo, excuse me, sir. Can we scan you for our game that's coming out in the future? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do it. I mean, a good how could I say it? A good example of that will be Stephanie McMahon. We got two. Stephanie McMahon Helmsley looked just like modern day Stephanie. And why? Because they couldn't scan a younger version of her. I mean, it's impossible. But for the most part, I like what they did with the models this year. They are top notch, on point. Oh, and to bring this up, because me and Lloyd was talking about this, the Terminator pre-order. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. That's a hit or miss with me in general. I had a chance to play as both Terminators, both T1 and T2 Terminators online against Bronx Breed. Pretty good characters, but did we really need them? No. I honestly don't think we needed the Terminator. That's just my opinion on that. He's a hit or miss with me. Hell, he doesn't even have a good render. His render doesn't even matches with the actual wrestlers in game. His render looks like a wrestler render, if you get what I'm saying. It doesn't match up. So I think Terminator was a hit or miss. And to answer the question, is he the actual Terminator from the movie in the game? The answer to that is no. He's not even announced as just the Terminator. He's announced as Arnold the Terminator Schwarzenegger. So he's Arnold Schwarzenegger bringing the character to WWE as a wrestler instead of the machine per se. Lloyd, how do you feel about the Terminator? I know you didn't pre-order, so you didn't have a chance to get him. So
I mean, that's the main reason I didn't pre-order, because I didn't really care about the Terminator.
right, so to you it's the same way. It's a hit or miss kind of deal.
Right. It's like, we got the Terminator, cool, fine, great, whatever.
I would honestly, when IGN was doing this big roster reveal, and you guys, I had a chance to cover that. Me and Lloyd actually did our own roster reveal predictions as well. When he was announced, I thought it was a joke. I'm like, yo, wait. How do we go from getting a Hall of Famer like Ultimate Warrior to getting Arnold Schwarzenegger? Can anybody explain that? Like, yo, what are they doing? You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a hit or miss. It's not something to mope about. If you guys didn't pre-order to get the Terminator, dude, it's no biggie. I mean, I'm just telling you now, it's no big deal. If you guys want to see some gameplay of the two Terminators in actions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to make that happen for you guys here on the YouTube. But like I say, it's nothing to mope about if you didn't pre-order to get him. He eventually will be coming out, dude, that you can actually buy. And that's probably going to be like the first thing the DLC actually drop with, probably. It's going to be, the Terminator pack. So, like I said, it's nothing to cry about if you don't have him. What else can I say about this game for my first impressions? There are a lot more arenas this time around, and I applaud that because I like the old school stuff. So I see a lot of old school classic arenas from the pay-per-views I used to watch as a kid. I know, Lloyd, you was talking to me about some of the old school classic arenas too, like Bash at the Beach. So
I'm just glad they actually incorporated more WCW into it.
yeah, I mean, me too. I mean, like I said, the only game I didn't play in the whole history of WWE video games existence was 12. And now I kind of hate that I didn't play 12. Because Lloyd was telling me about how WCW actually returned in the story mode for WWE 12. And like I said, at the time, I didn't own a console. So I missed out. And I was, oh, man. But yeah, we got more WCW shit this time around in 2K16. The Austin Showcase is pretty good. I know, Lloyd, you had a chance to sit down and beat it. But the showcase is pretty good. Me myself, I'm taking my time because I bought the Seasons Pass along with the Accelerator, so I basically unlocked everything that way. But I will be going back and, playing the Austin Showcase at my leisure. That's how I do things. I do a little bit backwards. I buy the season pass and just automatically unlock everything because I want to have everything since I do YouTube videos for you guys. But for the most part and the down part, 2K16 is good the way it is. Like I said, I'm not going to give you a full, score right now because I'm waiting to do the full review once I get the DLCs that we'll promise for $25. Also, if you ordered the thing from GameStop, they was doing a little promotion where the season pass went up to $20 for everything. So that's kind of pretty cool. 2K is actually taking care of the fans this time and not trying to actually nickel and dime us for damn DLCs like last year. I tell you, that was horrible. Lloyd, anything else you want to talk about?
And for the fans that are like the big WCW fans, we did get another title added. We got the classic WCW tag team titles.
Right. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool too. 2 sets of WCW titles was actually pretty cool this year. Something that's never been done in a WWE game before.
And the DLC that's coming out is going to be pretty WCW and tag team influenced. So.
Right. I mean, and that's another reason why I don't want to do like a grade of the game right now because it wouldn't be fair. If I grade the game right now and then the DLC comes out and the grade I give it now doesn't justify the next grade in the future, I just want to do one overall grade whether this game is worth your $60 or not, And so far, like I said, I got mad people hitting me up whether it's on here or my PlayStation account, people are hitting me up on the PS4 hard body right now. Should I buy 2K16? And my answer to you is yes. Go buy it. Go buy it. I mean, experience this for yourself. I mean, they brought back so much stuff that we as fans wanted. Could, you know, create arenas, create a divas, create a championships, create a show. They even brought a few more matches to the full front, but they're not the matches, you know, that we all loved from 2K14. There's no Bear to Live matches, there's no Inferno matches and stuff like that, but you know, how many of us actually played those matches? Let's be honest. How many of us actually used those gimmick type matches? I can, let me see. 2K14 came out, I probably played an Inferno match maybe once or twice. That's sad. I can count on my fingers how many times I used the match. Bear the Live match, I used quite a bit, but not that often. Backstage Brawls, I never used. So, I mean, you got to think about stuff. I mean, you're asking for stuff, but how true to the fact will you use it if you got it, you know? But, you know, right. That's just all we wanted to talk about right now, guys. I know this video is kind of a little long than usual, but we just want to get our first impressions out there. Like I said, I got a full review coming. Hopefully, Lloyd will join me then once everything comes out and we can give you a full review of this game. Like,
and hopefully by then I would have upgraded. So
yeah, Lloyd's trying to cop that PlayStation 4, so hopefully he cops it soon. So that way, when he does, me and him can get hard body down on WWE 2K16. Like I said, I might be nitpicking. Lloyd said I'm a nitpicker, so I could be nitpicking about stuff, but it's just stuff that I see in the game that it just making me scratch my head about. Like, nah, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, 2K is still building the foundation for the wrestling simulator. They're building that foundation. And I can say this. I told Lloyd this the other day. I can say this. I look for 2K17 to be bigger, bolder, and badder. The 3 Bs. Bigger, bolder, and badder. Meaning the roster is probably going to be insane on 2K17. Just think about it. 120 plus characters. Lloyd, what did you round the number out to once we get the DLCs?
Once we get the DLC, we're going to have 100, and let's see, there's going to be an additional 30 plus characters. So we're going to be looking at around 160.
See? So I look at 2K17 to triple, like probably double that. Not triple, but probably double that next year for 2K17. Why the hell not? Because, dude, I mean, honestly, that's what fans wanted, was a bigger roster. They got it. So I don't think they're going to take that away now that fans want it and now they gotten it this year. They'll be a fool to not implement that next year for 2K17. That's just my opinion. I'm thinking we're going to get a better game than we already got now. And like I said, this game right here is setting the stage for 2K17. I can't wait for that game, man. I can't wait. Well, guys, we're going to leave you guys to your games right now. Let us know in the comment section below what you like so far about 2K16, what you don't like. Hell, let me know what if you could actually change something or add something to 2K16, what would it be? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel, guys. It will help me out so much because I like doing this just for you. Lloyd, anything else you want to add before we peace out of here, man?
No, that's about it.
All right, guys. I'm John. He's Lloyd. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.